increase that. Look, Norty, how's it going? Just currently trying to figure out why my interstellar logistics isn't working. I know that there is the warp thingies plenty in this, or there should be at least, since the UI doesn't tell me how many there are inside. I don't know. Sure, go ahead. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna take some of the crystals. Actually, we got... Right, I'm not storing any crystals here. Now you... Oh, I see. Guessing I don't have that yet. Oh, I see. Thank you. Well, that solved the issue. Well, eventually will be solved. Much appreciated. I probably wouldn't have noticed that on my own. Not for a long while, anyway. Well, since we have the warps in our inventory, let's just a little bit there. Rest, I suppose, because we got still plenty of the science here that is going to be used. Right, well, I suppose in the meanwhile we can at least gather up the stuff. We got plenty of hydrogen piled up as well, which is of course used for some power generation here. Got the titanium mines here, we got the over there, silicon. Speaking of silicon, I should probably take a little bit of that. What? I'm just gonna put down a storage here. Can slowly fill up. I need to take some. There's 1.3 million, or almost 1.3 million silicon in there, another 1.5 million over there. Oh yeah, this planet has a lot of resources. It has 1.5 million silicon plus another 780,000 fractal silicon. Quite impressive. And while the fractal silicon isn't necessarily a better way to get the crystals, it's at least a way that doesn't take away the other silicon, so it can be used for more important uses. Do I still have any chemical plants? No, but I can make one. I figured that I'd speed this process up a little bit. Although, also, probably another one of these. Let's hope that it lines up correctly. Building near the poles is always a bit of a risky thing, sure. In terms of the terrain not letting you do the things that you want to do. And so we've got the chemical plant, we'll place it right about there. Electricity there, and then this is going to be the out. No, that's going to be the input. That'll be the output. We're going to need more sorters. Another 20. That's going there. That's unloading the graphene on this side, and then load the hydrogen over here. And just start producing that. There we go. Well, at least we got a decent bit of graphene here. It's just going to take some time for us to actually be able to use that. And actually, we're going to be getting the upgrade for the stress system. We'll be able to get our Dyson sphere a little bit larger. But now that we basically got everything set up over here again, now that we realize what's wrong. Once again, thanks for that. I probably would have not noticed it. I think it's time for us to return home. Although, we actually have quite a bit of these here. I'm just gonna take a bit of that. Not that it's particularly good for power. Better than nothing. Now let's return home. Need to figure out Kappa, which is... that's a star. XM3. Not exactly what I'm going after. There's Kappa. There we go. A little bit, and there we go. I want to go and check how's my Dyson sphere coming along. Still going to take a lot of resources, of course, but at least we've started on the process there. The site there. I mentioned I should probably be heading around here. Okay. This time we actually exited pretty close to home. Probably the first time. Yeah, there's been a little bit of progress at least over there. Okay, so this is... oh, right, we're on the South Pole. Oh, let's fly up a little bit. That has actually officially run out now. I mean, it was down to 180 last time we checked. I mean, a bit of a problem for the magnet production, though. Unless... a bit of an ugly way to do this, but I think it might be worthy. I'll just take a belt. Put in like a... maybe the Mark II sorter. It's going to take a little bit of the iron ore there, but not too much. And that allows us to keep on working there. Right. Actually have a look at the sphere now, so that's... we're getting a fair bit of progress done. That's also getting a decent bit of progress. That one hasn't gotten anything new yet. Our weakest link is currently just the fact that we don't have the... well, we're not building the rockets quickly enough, quite frankly. And that's mostly because these are not... well, actually, yeah, these are kind of the problem now, but we could speed that up now, I reckon. Oh no. That was the problem. I remember. Although, there is a way around that. Let's divert this over here instead. There, then we can get rid of this one and that. Now we should be able to drag the belt through. And do we have... oh! This is carrier capacity level. Huzzah! A bit less trips. I think I might want to get one of these, but of course we don't have the graphene for that quite yet. We don't have a lot of graphene over there either. Okay, that's a problem. Graphene. Okay, we'll just take a little bit from there. And, oh, crap, I should have taken some fire arrows with me when I left. Oh well. It's a bit late now, but we'll get that eventually. Right, so I was going to make one of these. Oh, that's actually going to be another problem, isn't it? So let's see, if we drag that one, it might not be a problem. If we get the... we need to get the assembly machine. this one there, and then we're going to use the Mark II down here. Start producing the frame material. We just need to get the alloys in here, but that's not a problem. That's going to be good enough. Yes, indeed it is. And then I don't think this is going to be long enough. Oh no, it is. Okay. Fortunately, it doesn't really leave a room for another one. Unless we divert the processors a little bit around, then we could continue this line further. Well, at least that's now 3 of them producing, although the nanotubes have run out. I kind of predicted they would. There's a total 2,285 structure points. Not great, not terrible. Another rocket underway, and there should be a little bit more pieces at least underway as well. Oh crap! Get rid of that one. Let's just drop in the nanotube over here. At least it can keep on producing for a little while. We just had a rocket leave, and then there's another one going in already. When are you working? You're working on that one, okay. But the frames are slowly being built. That's good. We are shooting indeed a lot more solar cells. I could even speed it up a little bit more with the solar cells, but at the same time, I think, well, we got 4 right now. I do have another 2 that I could assign, but it's just the solar cells are probably going to be much faster in filling the place up than what we're going to be able to build more of the frames. So I'll just leave it at 4 for the time being. I know it's a bit slower, but at the same time it means that we don't risk losing as many solar cells. Oh, I noticed what's wrong. Okay, looks like the magnet production has. Oh, okay. Have we run out of productions over here entirely, or is it just because there's so much that's being taken away? Yeah, like that's not producing anything right now. Or maybe it will, well, don't know. Let's have a look. Do we have productions in here? I mean, this is basically a full build. Not entirely full, but... Oh, right, actually. Good way to upgrade this. Keep it absolutely full. Goes all the way here. We do have another one over here. Do we have enough belts? We've got 27, that might not be enough, so I'll just go and grab another stack. Luckily, we do have an entire, well, actually not entire storage, but we got a storage. Has them. A production line for that. Yeah, that should help with the iron ore a little bit, and it looks like the yellow science is still a bit of a problem, although... We have a look. How many of those are producing? All of them. Okay, do we have a backlog of the crystals yet? Nope. Like we do have titanium right now, but how long is the question? Not for very long by the looks of it. Not for very long, unfortunately. These crystals are being used rather quickly now, as long as we have titanium. We have titanium. Can we get another? We can get another logistics vessel. As well build it. And we can take it to the planet where the titanium is produced. Although, again, I think it's just a matter of the production isn't quick enough to meet the needs. You know what? I'm going to take another stack of the belts. Because I have a feeling that we'll need quite a few of them to speed up the production. Titanium. Do we have any rocks? Don't have a lot, but can we don't think we have any smelters right now, do we? No, I'll make another 4. So silicon seems to be doing fine. I mean, it's used quite a bit, but at the same time, it's delivered quickly enough. Yeah, it's just the titanium, and titanium is probably having problems just deliver it. And do we have full storage, or full belt at least, of the... Well, we got 1500 of the fuel cells here, fuel rods. I'll just grab a little bit. I can top my fuel chamber. That's 41.4 gigajoules. That should last for a little while. Right. There's the planet again. That one? No, that's a different system. Okay. Ah, there it is. I need to speed up so we can actually escape the gravity ball. Right, let's look at the... Oh, and that's the planet right there. Coming along quite nicely. Okay, so it's right there at the back of the one. That's most right now. Or most nodes at least. Set up for building. Do we produce all 411 megawatts? Of course, we're not actually tapping into most of that. Not for the time being, anyway. Eventually. Take some tea. And we got the solar belts here. Actually, that was quite well aimed. By accident, might add. Okay, so titanium is still probably the problem here. Yeah, it kind of is. It's not really about the sorcerers right now. Although if we increase the production, it might become a problem. But right now, I think we'll just increase the amount of smelters in here. Once you use these, get a few more. Oh, right, we just run out of iron. Need to get some power in here. I'll be sorting out very soon. We get all of them wet. One. There we go, and then we just need to get a. Actually, one day, if we use just one of these belts, is that going to be enough? Or are we going to have a problem? We need to speed it up a little bit. I suppose... Oh, I can't get another one of those. Then... Oh, right, because I don't have iron, I can't get that. Okay, let's go tap a little bit to the iron mine here. Go, and... Actually, is that enough for what I was going to do? Right, these. Yes, it actually is. Well, actually, more there. I'm going to get some of the raw iron as well for potential magnets that we might need to do. Okay, so now it's at least a full belt. An extra one there, just in case. And then I think I'm actually going to upgrade the belt. There we go, so now both of them are loading in here. And that's outputting a full belt. Of course, some of it is actually going to be missing. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be taking anything right now. But yeah, it's a steady flow. It's a very steady flow. Of course, there's going to be a lot of demand. Also, didn't we make another logistics vessel? We did. That down, so we can deliver more resources. The amount of silicon has increased here. It was down to 2,800 last time I was on this planet, so yeah, that has improved quite substantially. Okay, so now this belt isn't constantly full. The stockpile is slowly filling up. Well, it has one of the things that is running out soon. Is it this one? Closest one. Yeah, that's down to 90. Right, and so that's going to slow down the mining speed a tiny bit, but I think we'll be fine. So I'm actually tempted to move it on this side, like mining all of that once that is mined out. Might be a decent idea. We'll leave it for the time being. Grab some more iron there. Might as well go check the silicon mines. Mine itself. Okay, so the production seems to be doing fine. Steady flow. Not really a stockpile there, although we have plenty out of the logistics at least, so it's not too bad. Definitely mining a lot of silicon in here. How much do we have on this planet? We do have at least one more vein. It's actually a much bigger one. It is a bit further away from the logistics, so that's why we are using this one first. Titanium is still getting picked up rather quickly, but there is now one idle logistics vessel at least. Yeah, the stockpile is getting slightly larger, but I think that's at least enough to get something done. Right, it's actually going to be right that way. I was going to speed up a little bit. Need to go around the planet, actually. The gas giants. Oh, I can see there's quite a few solar sails up there. That's good. Means that the stuff is getting built. How much are we producing now? It hasn't actually increased. Well, it did increase by 6 megawatts while we were on the ice planet, so it could be worse. And a little bit because we get over there. Was we're captured by that. Let's join there. Okay, so how are the productions here? This is the crystal production over here for the... Oh, hold on a minute. Are these actually all working on full speed? They are. Damn, do we actually have extras in here? No, I reckon it's still a lot of logistics going back and forth. All of these are producing. Filters. I mean, I think the filters are not really the bottleneck right now, at least. Well, I mean, we don't have a massive stockpile, I suppose. Oh wait, no, filters have been the bottleneck at some point, but it's a good thing that they are now working, at least. Got another rocket here? No, not yet. I mean, we just fired one, but take a bit more of the nanotubes to get further.